Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera from MBC Trading Academy with today's pre-market forecast for the end of the week, Friday, May 17th. Let's quickly look at our news items for today. We have on tap today on Friday at 10 a.m. We have prelim UOM consumer sentiment. Remember, we want to be out of the market at least 5 minutes before the news. And anytime you're in the trade within the news area, time you want to be able to get out at least a minute or 2 minutes before the news comes out. Let's quickly run to our analysis chart here. We begin with our daily chart. Market, obviously, remember, it's retracing from all-time highs, finding support at our 80 SMA. Market recovers quickly. We had 3 up days in a row. Market find a little consolidation. Interesting about these days, terrifically oscillating days where we begin on top, we go to the bottom and then go back on top, or we begin on the bottom, go up and then come down. Yesterday was a perfect example, so we're expecting a little bit of that movement today. We can retrace a little lower potentially, and I have some areas that I want to show you, but expectation is that it may be continuing to oscillate. Market continues to offer great opportunities with the great volume, great average volume over 1.1. We're at 1.5 million contracts as an average, and our ATR is healthy at 37. Let's look at our analysis chart here, our projection chart here. And as you can see, here's a clear oscillating day. Here's where we open. Market establishes a high up here, retraces all the way back. Pre-market, it does a little bit of a run towards the upside and then retraces quickly. Here is a key support area from yesterday, the intraday low. Market breaks through. Next is resistance area, support area is down at this level here at about 28.40, more or less right around here. If the market continues to go in that direction, we have clear selling pressure from up here. You can see you have some real good selling pressure from up here. So essentially look at it this way. We have a market that has a descending triangle from yesterday's intraday low. We have, like I said, some strong selling pressure from this level. Market looks like it wants to do a little run to the downside before it decides exactly what it wants to do. In the meantime, take advantage of the runs to the downside. Let's quickly run to our analysis chart here. And again, here it is, market oscillating from the top, breaks through. We already know what the next resistance level, support level may be. Here is our support, our resistance line right here, which is causing a little bit of selling pressure in the market. Market is currently below the intraday high of low of yesterday. We're expecting more continuation lower. Let's look at our trade chart here. We have an interim area here of resistance, which is a more micro tendency here, but it's the same effect. Market is expected to continue lower. As long as it remains below this line here, we're expecting market to continue to move lower. So just keep your eyes open on the north-south line of the current market. We have a macro and a micro. Micro, let's make sure that we stay, as long as we stay below there, we're looking for sells. Anything above there, of course, we're switching gears as the market tends to oscillate within these areas. Have a great weekend. Let me know if you have any questions.